1,200 souls inhabit a fledgling town, 340 houses dot the landscape, one church serving as both faith and law. 3 streets, a mix of mud and imagination, weave through the heart of a cow pasture destined to transform into America's most iconic park. This is Boston in 1650, a city just 2 decades old, cold, and filled with fervent believers. Using historical records and colonial maps, we step back 376 years to witness the Puritan era, untouched by revolution or the promises of a new nation. Dawn breaks over a timber frame house where the present blends into history. This is the Massachusetts Bay Colony, a rocky peninsula connected by a narrow neck that floods at high tide. Boston exists. Your home is modest, measuring just 20 feet by 20 feet, 2 stories with a steep thatched roof. The walls, made of hand-sawn timber mixed with wattle and daub, embrace the chill of winter. A massive chimney, crafted from stone and clay, stands at the heart of the house. In the frigid January air, that fireplace becomes a lifeline, a source of warmth against the biting cold. Dressed in muted earth tones, you step into the darkness of morning. The harbor's salty scent envelops you. Boston, a bustling port town, thrives on its waterfront. Wharves stretch into the harbor where ships arrive, laden with lumber, fish, and English goods. At the dock, the pulse of commerce beats strong as merchants trade codfish, fur pelts, and timber for manufacture. Cod reigns supreme, the lifeblood of New England's economy. Fishermen haul in thousands of pounds weekly from the North Atlantic. The cod trade fuels Boston's evolution from a collection of shacks into a burgeoning city. The streets twist and turn, not aligned with a grid, but following ancient paths once trodden. Boston Common, a stretch of land where residents graze their livestock, paints a different picture of community. Cows, goats, and pigs roam freely, embodying the town's pastoral spirit. As you walk, you pass the meeting house, the epicenter of Puritan life. Here, church is not optional. Attendance is mandatory, with long services that blend spiritual guidance. Services last 2 to 3 hours, the cold air rendering your breath visible in the unheated space. The minister's voice echoes, intertwining moral sermons with legal lectures. In Puritan Boston, church and state are one. The minister and the governor work in tandem. Only church members can vote or hold office, and membership is. Imagine yourself as a craftsman, perhaps a cooper, skilled in the art of barrel making essential for shipping. Your workshop lies within your home or an attached shed, where daylight fuels your labor. Candles are a luxury, and your hand-forged tools are invaluable. Meals are simple, cornbread, bean. This time, beer flows freely. It serves as the standard drink for all, even children, since the water can be unsafe. Small beer, a watered-down version, is the everyday choice. Tea, coffee, and chocolate remain distant imports, and potatoes are yet to arrive. Your diet is repetitive: corn, beans, squash, and occasional meat, with fresh food vanishing. But as afternoon wanes, the darker truths of Puritan society emerge. Boston operates as a surveillance state where neighbors watch and report. Swearing leads to fines, drunkenness lands you in the stocks, and adultery can result in death. The weight of morality looms heavy, with the specter of punishment. Mary Latham and James Britton were hanged for their sins, shaking the community to its core. Dissenters like Anne Hutchinson, who dared to hold Bible studies, faced banishment. Roger Williams argued for the separation of church and state, earning his expulsion and founding Rhode Island. Quakers meet a harsher fate, with laws enacted to banish them on. Tensions with indigenous peoples simmer beneath the surface. In 1650, Wampanoag tribes still trade with colonists, but land pressure builds. The colonists feel entitled to their lands, a belief that will ignite King Philip's War, a deadly conflict looming on the horizon. For now, the community exists in uneasy cohabitation. With violence, as evening descends, the town grows dark. Boston lacks streetlights. Darkness envelops the streets, illuminated only by the flickering glow of fireplaces through oiled paper windows. Meals are simple stews, the family gathering around the fire, reminiscing about their day. By candlelight, the Bible is read aloud, a shared act of faith binding the family together. Literacy flourishes in Puritan New England, driven by the belief that reading the Bible is crucial for salvation. Schools and Harvard College, established early on in this rigid society where freethinkers are banished, a foundation for democracy is laid. The community debates policies in town meetings, navigating the complexities of governance and morality. The room breathes with tension and hope. A microcosm extinguish the candle, plunging the house into darkness. Outside, the wind carries the harbor's chill, and a distant dog barks into the void. Boston, just 20 years old, exists on a muddy peninsula, a small town surrounded by wilderness, fervently believing it is crafting a shining city on a hill. They are building something monumental. They just don't know what yet.